Starting a business today is easier than ever. Anybody who has access to ChatGPT tries to call themselves a consultant, a copywriter, or a coder. But growing a business, that's the hardest it's ever been. A good product or service is table stakes in today's hyper-competitive market. To succeed, you must know how to cut through the noise and connect directly with your audience. But how do you do that when everybody is fighting for the same attention, the same eyeballs, and the same wallets? The answer lies in understanding the driving forces behind human behavior and tapping into the psychology of decision making. That's why I created this podcast. Welcome to B2B Courtship, where I study the science behind building digital relationships. I'm Doug Dotch, and I'm the founder of Demandable. And I'm here to break down the complex world of behavioral science and then show you how to apply it to your sales and marketing strategies. Today, we're talking about the 5 reasons why you should care about behavioral science. Reason number 1, you can fight above your weight class. I found that the best in the business have 2 distinct traits: a deep understanding of the fundamentals and a relentless focus on executing them over time. Fortune 500 companies spend billions of dollars and countless hours trying to figure out consumer behavior. What triggers them, what makes them tick, and what calms them down. They really want to know how they can get these consumers to do what they want to do, and we all know this. And you would think that with as much time and money that's spent on this, more people at every level will be talking about this specific topic. But in reality, the research is complex. It takes time to understand it, and even more time with experience to know how to apply it effectively. But very few people want to go back to school for that. Most people get a basic understanding filtered through numerous regurgitations online. But here's the good news: you don't need a huge budget or a ton of effort to take advantage of these learnings. Giant companies need huge swings to move the needle. It's simple physics. It takes a ton of force to get a train moving, but it takes a simple push to get a bike going. Think of behavioral science as your simple small push. You'll be surprised how quickly you can get going and the momentum you can gain with some basic understandings and some consistent effort. Second reason is you would have the ability to thrive in an age where knowledge has become a commodity. We've had all the information in the world at our fingertips for decades, but very few people have been able to interpret it and apply it correctly. And now, with ChatGPT, we have instant interpretation. In a world with seemingly instant interpretation and endless access to information, the only differentiating factor is going to be the correct application, when and where. And you're going to need wisdom for that. Not wisdom as some vague philosophical term, but the intersection of experience, understanding, and sound judgment. Gathering wisdom in this context often requires a lot of time and a lot of execution. It's going to be slow. It's going to grind. Or, some people speed it up by studying those who are really close to the research, and rather than regurgitating secondhand knowledge. Either way, behavioral science provides a framework for understanding this human decision making and motivation. And by studying these principles, you can gain valuable insights that will accelerate your journey towards wisdom. Wisdom saves you from common growth barriers. For example, shiny object syndrome. With wisdom, you'll be able to have confidence in your chosen path and avoid constantly looking for something new to try. And even when the newness comes, you'll be able to quickly discern whether it's something that's worth your attention or something that's just a fad. In the coming years, wisdom will be the most sought after, yet the most rare skill. And those that start today will feel like superstars. Third, you can actively shape the market. You can actively shape how the market and your potential customers perceive you. We live in a world where perception is often reality, and it can change in an instant. The old saying, actions speak louder than words, doesn't always hold true anymore, especially for businesses. A single viral post, a misconstrued statement, or an unfortunate incident can cause a PR nightmare. We see it all the time. Brands facing backlash over something that was misinterpreted or blown way out of proportion. The court of public opinion is swift, and reputations can be tarnished overnight. We all know about cancel culture. We see people getting canceled all the time. And unfortunately, it's easy for people these days to adopt others' opinions and to form their own. And that's why influencer marketing is so effective. People know they're being sold to, but they would rather trust somebody else's judgment than do the hard work of figuring it out for themselves. But that's where behavioral science can be your superpower. By understanding how perceptions are formed and influenced, you can proactively shape how your brand is seen. You can build trust, establish credibility, and create a positive brand image that resonates with your target audience. By actively shaping your brand perception with behavioral science principles, you can create a loyal audience that will stand by you even when times are challenging if somebody tries to cancel you. Remember, it's not about what you do, it's about how you're perceived. Fourth, you'll be able to build a brand worth remembering. Regardless of individual tactics, at its core, brand building is being remembered by the right people for the right thing. To accomplish this, you need to understand how to build and influence positive memory structures about your business. Put simply, a memory structure is a set of beliefs that are developed over time about your business and that are put in your consumer's mind for recall. This is often easier said than done. You're battling three things when you're trying to be remembered. First, divided by your attention. In digital age, we are always constantly bombarded by information and distractions. Our attention is fleeting, is divided by multiple tasks, multiple platforms, making it difficult for any one thing to penetrate and truly resonate. And think about how many times we've scrolled through the internet or we walked past something and we haven't even noticed it. It just goes right past us. Second, fading memories. Even when we do notice something, it's hard for it to resonate and it stick. Our memories fade quickly, especially when everybody around us is trying to vie for our attention and we're battling all the other things, whether it be children, social media posts, ads, sound, work, notifications, phone, what have you. We're battling all these things that are always trying to get us, and we quickly lose the memories that don't truly resonate. It's like trying to make a lasting impression at a network at a busy, crowded networking event. There's so many people, you don't remember each individual person. Third, competitive interference. Our competitors are also fighting for the same attention and the same focus and memory space in our potential customers. They're constantly trying to position themselves as the better choice and making it challenging for us to build in that resonance. It's like being a small fish in a big pond full of thousands of other small fish that may have one or two separate colors than us. Now, when you understand behavioral science, you've got the tools necessary to overcome these challenges, and you'll be able to stand that test of time. Fifth, and finally, you'll gain the power to craft exceptional human experiences that practically sell themselves. Think about the last time you were truly delighted by a product or service. It could be a seamless checkout experience, a friendly and helpful customer support, or the unexpected personalized touch that make you feel valued. These positive experiences more than likely didn't happen by accident. They were carefully designed with you in mind to create a good experience and create that lasting memory. Take Chick-fil-A, for example. Their signature, "My pleasure," to response to every customer's thank you isn't an accident, and it's more than just politeness. It's a deliberate effort to create a memorable and positive interaction. The simple phrase reinforces their brand image of exceptional customer service and exceptional product, setting themselves apart from their competitors and fostering loyalty. Behavioral science provides a deep understanding of what motivates people, what drives their decisions, and what makes them feel good. By tapping into these insights, you can create experiences that resonate with your customers at a deeper level, your potential customers at a deeper level, making them more likely to buy from you, and more importantly, buy from you again and again and again. So by understanding the subtle cues that influence behavior and using them to your advantage. When you craft experiences that are enjoyable, memorable, and aligned with your customers' needs and brand, you create a powerful force that drives sales and fosters 24-hour loyalty. It's like having an army of brand advocates that go out and sell for you at all times. And now with behavioral science, you'll have all of these tools in place to be able to craft these experiences and make something that's so good they might actually just sell itself. So there you have it. 5 compelling reasons why every leader and why you should care about behavioral science. It's about leveling the playing field, thriving in an age of information overload, shaping your brand's perception, building lasting memories, crafting experiences that turn customers into raving fans. Behavioral science isn't just for Fortune 500 companies with deep pockets. And I'm here to break all of these topics down into accessible tools that any business can use. Subscribe to B2B Courtship today, and I'll study how the science applies to marketing so you don't have to. I'm Doug Dotz, your host, and I'll be back next time to help you build stronger relationships and achieve lasting growth. Thank you.